Oh man, 30 Deep Grimeyy in the building. St. Louis, what we gonna say? The face of St. Louis? How we come in this interview? How we coming?
You can say that.
Man, you know, this past year been rough for you, man. You know, we had to make a few reports that I didn't want to make, but we had to. You know, you were in the feds?
Fed holdover.
Okay. I know the situation's still ongoing, so you don't really got to get too detailed with it, but how did all that come about?
Shit. I had caught a case type shit like being down here for like Thanksgiving and Christmas and shit, like holidays. And they basically free cased me. And then like that's state-wise though, you know? Then the feds picked it up. They said they been picked it up though, like right after, but you'll never know if the feds pick it up. See what I'm saying? But yeah.
So this is a case that's been ongoing, and the next thing you know, the feds, they come pick you up. You were at the crib?
It was rain, like it wasn't even raining, it was like sprinkling, but it was starting to rain hard. And I was on my way in a house, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy though, cause like they'll pull up in anything. Like minivans, all type of stuff.
Was it a situation to where it was like SWAT team, like hella, you know,
ATF,
a lot of them?
yeah, like ATF. It's like, I don't know, cause you gotta be on point. And for you to be on point, and you know, it was kind of weird.
And this is from a gun case.
Yeah.
You know, in St. Louis, I thought it was open carry.
I'm a felon. I'm a two-time. Well, yeah, I'm a felon. So it don't apply to me because I was 17 when I caught my first felony and they charged me as an adult. So in Missouri, when you 17, you're an adult. So that's kind of like when they say your past catch up with your past hunt. Like yeah. So that type of deal.
So you caught this case when you were younger.
I caught my first case when I was 17 and they charged me as an adult.
And you feel like the feds are picking it up now because you're this popular rapper and the image you portray?
Personally, yeah.
Man. So you get arrested, you go to the feds. How are they treating you inside? I know a lot of people know you inside and shit like that.
I ain't gonna fake it. Like the first little holdover be like a couple days, then they ship you to like a little whatever facility, cause in the fed holdover, at the time it's like with the COVID and shit, and a lot of shit going on with the justice center. I know you probably been seeing that, motherfucker. You know, they don't be treating people right. That's how people that's why people reacting how they reacting. But a lot of places ain't gonna. Oh, we too packed over here. Or we just had a ride over here. So they shot me to like me and a couple other St. Louis niggas. Like me and two other St. Louis niggas. Cause the fed's different. It ain't just like, oh, you from St. Louis type shit. So when they ship you somewhere, even if they hold you before your sentencing, before your whatever your shit is, they ship me to like a little place called Pulowski, like a little hick town, some shit like. Still in Missouri though.
Right. So you go inside. Are people fanned out? What's the reaction?
Both.
You getting fights or anything?
Yeah, both. So when we went inside, all right, so bang, I went to Jennings. After we went to Jennings, you got to go through like pre-trial. My pre-trial kept getting continued and shit. So they pushed my shit back like I think the next day or that week, like a next Wednesday or something. So I'm in that motherfucker. I'm really stressing because I don't know if a nigga gonna be eligible or not. You know what I'm saying? Then 9 times out of 10, niggas don't be. But at the first pre-trial, I seen niggas go before me. Like they gave like an old head. They like, oh, we gonna give you home incarceration on your bond, you know? Then they gave a young nigga, nah, you stand type shit. Then they gave another old head, oh, you cool. Young nigga, you cool. Then old head, nah, you know? So I'm really in that bitch, really not knowing, but I'm already prepared for what's going, you know? Like if I gotta go that way, I'm going that way. So basically, when I bounced in that motherfucker, we quarantined for like my whole time there was quarantine. You gotta quarantine for like 7 days, 8 days. And after we quarantined this shit, I'm quarantined with 2 niggas though. That's why I don't understand. Like, I'm quarantined with a nigga, an older nigga from the 4 and a nigga from the Peabodys. We quarantined this shit. See what I'm saying? They both was older niggas though. One was like, old nigga from the Peabodys like 30 something. The old nigga from the 4, about 40 something. See what I'm saying? Motherfucker know who I am. You from the city, so motherfucker, they just giving they look, oh yeah, who I been? I know little brother them probably don't fuck with you, but we fucking with it. Who I been? You know how niggas be. But it's usually, you gotta watch niggas like this, so I ain't really doing too much of talking. I don't know if these niggas fed, you know, it be like that. So we in here, we in one cell, 3 niggas, a boat and two bunks type shit. We just gelling and shit. They don't let us out our cell though. Like, we go in Petoskey, it's other federal inmates and like intake. This intake type. It's not intake, but it's like before you go into your housing unit type shit. So they'll let the other cells bounce out and we have to stay in the cell type shit. Then it's our day to go type shit. You never know when it's your day to go. I was like, oh, y'all 3 St. Louis niggas, y'all going to the Fed pod. Now the Fed pod mostly filled with St. Louis niggas or niggas in Missouri area. So I'm saying, nah, we bouncing that motherfucker. The whole shit get quiet. And like, normally you don't know what to expect, cause like when you go to the workhouse or the Gesto, which you probably already talked about this, it's gonna get quiet cause motherfucker trying to peep who they static, you know? And me being me, I got some shit like, I'm a rapper, see what I'm saying? So if I had a problem with a nigga about a bitch or something, normally I don't, you know, I know who that person is, so we bounce in. Niggas on the phone, it's niggas on the Bay Area, cause it's a level. Petoskey different from what I'm used to, you see what I'm saying? So all the old heads, this how they split it up in the Fed pod in Petoskey or Pulaski, whatever it is. All the old heads at the bottom and all the young niggas at the top. So when we bounce in, by us 3 being new to this Fed pod, we all 3 bounce up to the top. Even though these 2 older niggas, we all 3 still bounce up to the top. Like, see what I'm saying? Niggas, everybody get quiet, motherfucker just looking, motherfucker go about their day. So when we bounce in at the top, I ran into a nigga that say he was from one of the ways, you know what I'm saying? He, oh yeah, man, you know my people's who I been. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, yeah, I know them, see what I'm saying? But I'm like, no, I don't know you for real. I know your people though, or whatever. So he like, yeah, man, come over here. I'm like, nah, cuz my shit, I'm going, no, I don't do no top bunk. I'm give me a bottom bunk where I been. Old head move his shit.
Why you don't get the top bunk?
I don't know, man. I just ain't no top bunk ass nigga. I ain't finna be climbing and keep, you know, like, so one of the old heads, I made one of the old heads move, cause it was an old head up on the young nigga shit. So he got his little shit. He ain't really had shit. Nah, coming out of like the quarantine, cause it be niggas like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that point. Coming out the quarantine, all we had was nothing for real. Papers, mat, fake ass gel toothpaste that all the gel shit they give you when you get there before you even get the order your real shit. So, man, we bounce up there, I lay my mat out type shit. Why bam, motherfuckers on some fan shit low key, but it's certain niggas that they ain't on no fan shit, but they ain't on no, you know, you never know what they on, but they just,
yeah.
See what I'm saying? One little nigga, it was like, I don't know, man, he just seemed like I don't want to call that man no hoe, but he just seemed like he was in that motherfucker ducking Rick, cause all right, say you got 2 bunks. He had a sheet on the top bunk. It's no mat. And it's like the sheet covering his whole bottom bunk to where it's like a fucking, one of them beds they got
like
the top.
A tent.
Yeah. So he bounced up. Oh, my mom, he bounced up. He like, oh, what Bell Grimeyy? So I'm used to that type shit. So I'm like, yeah, what's up, gang? He, oh, man, what you doing in here, man? You don't supposed to be in here, man. What you doing in here? I'm like, what you mean what I'm doing in here? Motherfucker caught, you know, what Bam? So as he's saying that, like a light-skinned nigga, I ain't gonna say what the fuck, you know, but a light-skinned nigga pulled up on me type shit. I ain't gonna fake it, the nigga hair was so long. He had to like rap, like he trying to wrap it up type shit. And every nigga know niggas jesters, cuz like you not finna just pull up on me wrapping your hair up. So I already knew the ordeal. I don't know no nigga in here. A nigga try to pull up on me like he know me. He know my peoples, I don't know you. So the 2 niggas I bounced in with, they really from the other side. So I ain't I'm me. I'm staying 10 by myself. I'm not looking for y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? So he pulling up he bounced up with 2 niggas. Honest to God, truth, I swear to God on my life, he bounced up with 2 niggas. He rapping this shit up. Like, you rapping your shit up, I already know what you want. He talking while he rapping his shit up. But he bouncing up on me while he rapping his shit up. Just Smooth took off on him. After I took off on him, I swear to God, Smooth took off on him. After I took off on him, he didn't fall. And you know that you hit, like, I don't know what it is about.
So wait. You didn't have no words with the guy with the hair. He was just ready to take off.
Bro, he was a pretty boy, long hair, light-skinned nigga. You know, like, no, I ain't got nothing against light-skinned people. I'm light-skinned, but the nigga was wrapping his hair up. He talking. You talking too much. You supposed to take off on me if it was dead, like, off the rip. So you letting me know that you on that type shit. So he putting his hair together and shit. I Smooth took off on him. And after I took off on him, see, niggas be lying, oh, I knocked his teeth out. None of that. After I took off on him, because my adrenaline be rushing, especially when I'm in the environment, I don't know what the fuck going on. So I'm going to fight for my life. So I did it. I overdid it type shit. So when I took off on him, he kind of like, he didn't fall, but he fell back, like stumbled back into his niggas. And me being me, I'm like, shit, I might as well get my issue out right now because they finna do that. Oh God. So after I took off on him, oh God, I did like kind of like a little jump in the crowd type shit because it's like, because not everybody gathering up to see what the fuck finna go on because I just took off on him type shit. So after I took off on him, the 2 niggas just like behind him type shit, they trying to like help him type shit. I'm still taking off on him. I done took off on one of them that took off on me. And a big nigga, like, he wasn't even that big. He was shorter than me type shit, but he was, you know,
yeah.
He grabbed my ass and put me like in a little choke. So I'm in the choke. I'm trying to like hit him in his ribs and shit. I'm doing all type of shit at this point because I already did what I had to do for real. Because if y'all whoop my ass, I can still say I still took off on dude that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So he done threw me to the ground. Nah, this don't laugh at me. So after he threw me to the ground, cuz when I say niggas in jail jump in just because it's the movement. Like, this the movement, this what we doing today, this cool? All right, so niggas ain't even gotta have no problem with you. So after motherfucker threw me to the ground and shit, the nigga that was with him, one of the niggas that was with him, because there was 2 niggas with him, like, at first, originally, he threw my little ass to the ground and just like, they all got the stump on my ass, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so retarded, I'm knowing like, I've been to jump hella times, like you cannot fall. Like even if you do fall, you get back up. So the first stumping probably was the worst stumping. Now, after I get up the first time, motherfucker like, oh, like, you know, motherfucker like, oh yeah. So motherfuckers, they still trying to like get me back on the ground while I'm getting up, but I'm on some zombie shit. I'm getting up. So after I get up, I don't know who I took off on, to be honest. Like, it was so many niggas standing around. Even if you standing around and you watching the fight, you ain't got nothing to do with it.
Wait, how many people are jumping you at this time?
I'm not really, look, when I took off on the dude, he's with 2 niggas. Now I'm gonna get to that point, how many niggas it was. Cause niggas be lying when it was this many niggas, like you don't know when you getting jumped. So I'm on the ground, they stomping the shit out of me and shit. I just feel feet from my legs all the way to my motherfucking head. They stomping me, but that's not, on God, like they stomping the shit out of me. It ain't no weak ass stump, it's a stump. But the stumps got weaker each time, I'm finna tell you. So after the first stump, you know, niggas got energy, the first stump gonna be the best stump. So they stump my ass up. Oh mama, I get up. They think I'm finna like leave. Oh God, I get up. Smooth took off on something. Like I don't like, it ain't gotta be dude or the niggas he with. You around when I get up, I don't give a fuck. If you around, you in this vicinity, I'm taking off. So the first nigga I looked at when I got up, I just took off on him. Like it wasn't no, oh, let me get up and bounce out. But I'm gonna get to that point too. So after the first step and I got up, first nigga I seen took off on him. I don't know how they did it, but they had to punch my ass up. Whatever they did or get me back on the ground, they got me back on the ground. The shit happened just like that, you see what I'm saying? They stumped me again. Now the second stumping wasn't as bad as the first stumping because the second time niggas tired, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, you know, like this nigga gonna be good after this one, so niggas stumped me some more. I get back up and do the same shit I did the second time. Took off on a nigga that was like, if you were in the vicinity, I'm taking off. Took off on another nigga. They like, this bitch don't give up. So they threw my ass back to the ground. And the last stump, that's probably cuz. So the last stumping was like, they was tired type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, The last stumping, it was 3 stumpers. They stumped my ass out 3 times. I bullshit you not. And any nigga that was in that motherfucker can vouch for this. So the last stumping, it was like weak. It wasn't weak, cause I ain't no stumping weak, but it wasn't strong as the other ones. So the niggas kind of getting tired. And as I'm getting up, like on the 3rd time, I'm getting up because I'm fucked up. They just stumped my ass out 3 times. I'm fucked up. All over, but my adrenaline rushing, so I really ain't feeling shit for real. I'm feeling shit, but I ain't feeling shit. So I get up. Them niggas tired. I'm tired. They breathing heavy. When I get up this time, it's like the whole upstairs, all the young niggas up. They standing up though. On God, everybody watching. So with that being said, they let me, cause they could have did worse. You see what I'm saying? Like they let me bounce up out that motherfucker. And I didn't bounce up out that motherfucker. Like I bounced, but I didn't bounce. Niggas are bouncing, get jiggy about that motherfucker. I ain't bounce up out that motherfucker. I got up, like, what's up? Like, y'all gonna have to do that again. See what I'm saying? This time I was tired though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't take off like the first 2 times. I'm like, shit, motherfuckers swing on me, I'm gonna knock their ass out. But fuck that. I ain't got enough wind left in my ass. And you can tell they don't either. They like breathing heavy. So as I'm walking up out that motherfucker, I ain't grab my mat, my papers, or none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm bouncing up out that motherfucker. I walk, I swear to God on my life, on my son, on Legend Soul. When I say I walked up out that motherfucker, walk down the steps, because remember I told you gotta go up the steps to get young. Walked about that motherfucker, walked down the steps. Like 2 niggas low-key following me, but y'all ain't on it that much. See what I'm saying? Like, and one of the niggas that's following me, I'm gonna get back to him too. So they low-key following me out, but they not carrying me out, or they ain't too close up on me. Cause you gotta give respect where it's due. And when, like certain shit, when I got out, a motherfucker knew I was out, it was some rumors and shit going on. So I'm gonna clear this shit up now. So after I bounced up out that motherfucker, the Pulowski, they do like the old workhouse where they wanna know who and what and where and shit. So after I bounced up out that motherfucker on my life, and I took a picture after they jumped me on the little, and the little whole shit on the little thing. So after I bounced up out that motherfucker, they're like, damn, we seen you on the camera. Cause they got the whole shit filmed in Pulowski. Like we can straight go get the shit. If I have a lawyer or something, we probably can get that shit legally. Probably. You think we can? We probably can. Cause that shit gonna hit. We're like, yeah, dude, right out. So bing, I thought bouncing about them motherfucker. They like, do you know these people? First of all, if I did know these people, I wouldn't have knew these people. You know what I'm saying? But on my life, I didn't know these people into a whole nother situation. You know what I'm saying? So bing, I bounced about that motherfucker. And I even heard niggas like, yeah, at least you ball, like you did your thing, well, bam. So me being me, I don't really like losing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, motherfucker just got down on me. You hear me? I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know if my shit fat or none of that. So I'm like, motherfucker just got down. So, bang, you get in a fight, and by me being in like a gang fight, they ain't no sympathy for your ass. They gonna throw your ass in the hole type shit. So when they did that, I'm in that bitch, but you get like 30 minutes to talk, 30 minutes of wreck. And still in the hole. This Pulaski, this gravy. In St. Louis, you ain't get none of that, you in the hole. You 24, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to motherfucker, I'm like, yeah, motherfucker like, damn, what they do? They ain't do shit. I had like a little whip mark. It wasn't even a knot. It was just like a little purple whip mark. If you like zoom in on my shit, I had like a little whip mark. I ain't had no black eyes or nothing. Like, y'all supposed to do that. So bang, next 2-3 days, we in there, like, we in like the cells and shit. Now I'm not on open bay no more. I'm in like the cells shit. An old head bounce in. He did some crash out shit. He yelling at the CO, I guess, so he got mad. Cause they is real strict, but they not. They scared of the Fed part, cause that's the only Fed part in that facility. So me being me, I'm knowing this nigga from St. Louis, how he talk with all the you heard and all this. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up on him when I get my rig time. So I pulled up on like, yeah, who was that? Because I'm trying to get to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, who was that? Where was they from? All my life, this nigga told me like, I kept pulling back up on him because I had to get verification that I was a real nigga, like that I stood on business, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, what bam, you was there, you watched it? He like, yeah, I watched it, youngin, what bam? I'm like, yeah. Who was that? He told me who it was, where they was from. It was even some of my own kind, you know what I'm saying? And they could fall into play with niggas just doing shit just because it's cool right now. Like, oh, this what we doing, we jumping grinding, you know?
So they was from your gang?
Yeah. Not my, but not my music group, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, so they affiliated with music we make, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to him. You know, niggas want verification. So I'm just like, yeah, you seen what I did to him? He like, I ain't gonna fake it. You did that, like you took off. I'm like, man, I feel like motherfucker did that to me. Some shit. He like, nah. He like, you stood on business as long as you did what you had to do and you kept getting back up balling. So I'm like, damn. So it kind of threw me when he said who all did it. He named all type of, little people and shit. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy, motherfucker. Who I bam, but as we talking, he like, yeah, and them niggas got into it. So this where it get fucked up at. The niggas got into it over, all right, this was like a little thing, cause you guess, I don't know if they was, the old heads was scared of the young niggas, cause the top floor of the young niggas and old, but you know how shit be in jail, it be a whole lot of politics. So the older niggas got mad at the younger niggas like, y'all lame, y'all ain't have to do bro like that, y'all motherfucker got, you know how old niggas is, but young niggas ain't trying to hear that shit. So it was this little thing to where a nigga said, and don't nobody know who he is because he ain't stand on what he said. He said, if dude would have kept balling with dude, like me, if I would have kept fighting the nigga I took off on, I would have beat the shit out of him like how I was doing them type shit. They like, if y'all would have let them kept going, he would have beat his ass. So dude got mad and like started pressing the whole little pile like who said it? What bam, Motherfuckers ain't stand on it like, cause you got a lot of niggas riding with them type shit. And then they got into it with each other over who didn't do what to me. See what I'm saying? And they go into play. You got older niggas that be like, oh, y'all ain't have to do that. You got older niggas that be like, oh, if it was me, we would have did. He would have made it about this motherfucker live. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that kind of like, it lifted me up and they're like, oh, yeah, I did my thing. But when I got like, when motherfucker knew I was out on this little house arrest shit on my mama, motherfucker knew I was out. Motherfucker like, yeah, we got Grimeyy came in here. We beat his ass. He ran out. Tell him come back. And then I'm like, what the fuck G Herbo say? He said niggas yelling free me. I've been at the crib all day. I've been a week and a half, 2 weeks before this, he even made this post. I've been out. See what I'm saying? So with him doing all this, I only respect when niggas like keep it funky, cause you know I did my thing, but not only that, you're a rat. Like, it's known paperwork out here that you ratting on niggas. And not only that, you didn't even jump in the fight. And I remember the exact nigga, once I seen him on the little live and shit, I'm like, bro, you ain't even jump in. You probably orchestrated the shit or had something, you and your homeboys, y'all in there, I don't know what y'all jacking each other off. But now, so, you know how niggas be doing in jail. They want to, click up and shit, but it's for the simple fact, they was talking about me and another nigga I don't know. They had a big ass sack. Remember I told you, like, I ain't getting no commissary while I was in that motherfucker. Like, I wasn't even in that motherfucker long enough to get no commissary. Nigga got a jail to even know how to fill out his sheet. See what I'm saying? But certain niggas ain't gonna, give you your respect. But I don't even want no respect from him because he's a rat.
Right.
Now the nigga that I took off on, or another nigga I know that I don't really fuck with that was there, he even kept it real. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no nigga to, oh yeah, he balled out. Cause I know I balled out. See what I'm saying? But right. I just ain't like that. And then
would you say that this whole situation, even you getting out of jail, are you on probation?
Nah, I'm on pre-trial bond.
Okay, so your trial hasn't came yet? Okay, how much time are you looking at?
Nah, it's go off points, see what I'm saying? By me already having 2 felonies, even though I walked the motherfuckers down and shit, I ain't never, I violated once. I don't know, cuz, like, I ain't never been fed though, so it gotta be low. It gotta be level 1, 2, or 3, you know what I'm saying? Gun cases normally hold up from a year to 3 years, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga plea out type shit on my mama. Or you never know, with this COVID shit, nigga can do house arrest, because that's the reason why they really giving niggas bond on fed, because of COVID type shit, house arrest. Niggas don't get house arrest and bonds on feds.
Right.
Oh, God.
So, Would you say this is really a blessing in disguise because now you're sober?
I ain't gonna fake it. Yeah, I'm sober as a motherfucker, and that's another thing. That's why if I wasn't sober going in that motherfucker, they probably would have beat the skin off my ass walking in that motherfucker. But I was the normal me. See what I'm saying? I can move better, all that. I'm with all that. So, and by me being the aggressor, taking off first, is you gotta, like, when I first went there, I was detoxing, but I ain't let nobody know I was detoxing. It was just off of like little old shit. See what I'm saying? And cause that's like Duck and Rick when you detox. You go like, oh, you detox. It's like you kind of ducking was the other possibilities of what's going on and static and shit. And it taught me a lot cause your own people, you know, see what I'm saying? But in the same sense, niggas either gonna be fanned out or niggas gonna be on it. It ain't too much you can do in that motherfucker. So, and that type of shit, I wouldn't say, cause it's not fun, see what I'm saying? But it do kind of, that adrenaline do kind of be like, damn, like, I'm that nigga out there, I gotta, you know?